at MTN Nigeria, in fact, at MTN Group, we launched what we call the Yellow Hope Initiative.
Okay.
So where it for me is just an extension. It's to take it a bit further, take it a bit one notch up. Generally, there are quite a number of things that we have done already. So, I mean, it's in response to the pandemic itself. How do we, as a company, become a lot more responsible and responsive to the health of Nigerians?
Of Nigerians.
Yeah, that's the so it's not as if someone woke up and say, okay, this is what we are going to do. So there's a total package, and at some point, I hope I'll be able to also talk about the Yellow Hope Initiative, which is the precursor to the Wear It For Me campaign.
What's the Yellow Hope Initiative?
So when the pandemic started, people were running helter-skelter. A lot of people really needed help.
Yeah.
So the first thing was, how do we get money to buy PPEs, personal protective equipment? How do we build isolation and quarantine centers? These are some of the challenges that we were facing in Nigeria.
Or let's in common parlance, the palliatives.
Absolutely.
That's probably the lingo that our people will understand. So that you got involved in that.
Yeah. So we could not leave the government alone to do that. So at the federal government layer, at the state government layer, MTN came in to provide support. So the first thing we did as part of the Yellow Hope Initiative was to donate ₦1 billion to Kako Feed.
How much?
1 billion naira was what we put down.
Now on our money.
Absolutely.
I just had one. Was it in a check or bank transfer? Who signed it? Can I get his signature?
one of my colleagues will say ₦1 billion naira or ₦1 billion of any currency is no small money.
It's no small money.
It's $1 billion. So we put ₦1 billion naira in Kako Feed. So Kako Feed is coalition against COVID. So a couple of organizations came together and MTN put part of that. So part of that money was also what was used in building the isolation centers, across Nigeria. We also now put down 250 million naira through our foundation to support the purchase of PPEs, personal protective equipment, including masks for health officials and so on and so on. And that was done through the NCDC, Nigerian Center for Disease Control. In terms of support for Nigerians now, because we did this in layers, as it were, MTN, it's about people. So the first thing we did for our staff is to say, even before the federal government says there's restriction of movement, we already decided that our staff should start to work from home.
You're virtually still on lockdown now.
We are not on lockdown, but we are still
working from home.
Yeah.
But how has that affected your services?
So we have those who provide essential services, and
those ones come to the office
prepared. So we keep them up, and that's also to reduce the number of people that will be in the same space. So the network group guys, for example, are always on the field, attending to and solving network issues. They never stopped working, but of course they are properly kitted to ensure that they are protected. The sales team are also on the field, ensuring that they are.
That's your own people.
My team are also on the field across Nigeria, doing home delivery. Because you see, when the lockdown started, we knew that a lot of people might also fall into depression. You can imagine you being at home now. There's no TV, there's no data, no.
Did you lower the cost of data during the lockdown?
Well, a lot of things were done, including providing even free data.
Really?
Yeah. So,
how come I didn't hear of it? I was burning my data.
At that time,
Can I ask for a refund?
You and I can have a private conversation.
No, let it be in public. Let the whole of Nigeria hear now. Can I have a refund?
I would rather have a one-on-one.
I'm just joking anyway.
The data that we give to our customers to ensure that they are able to access the normal sites, because a lot of rumor were going up and down. Someone can even say, oh, if you eat bitter cola, for example, you will never have corona. when you listen to such info, you don't even know what to believe. So we gave 16 billion naira worth of free data to our customers to be able to access the right sites. For example, the WHO sites, the NCDC sites.
Is that still in existence now?
A lot of these things are still in existence.
Okay, so how does it work now if I want to access, if I'm using an MTN Wi-Fi and I want to access a WHO site?
Yes.
Then the payment slows down.
You don't even get, it's zero rated. So what we did was to zero rate the NCDC
at
the height
and
of
NCDC.
And NCDC site.
What about if I want to movie sites just to relax at home since I'm on lockdown?
That one
you pay. Don't mind me.
You pay for that one.
You don't need to sweat on this one.
We also
you don't have a prankster.
I know. We also needed to keep the network alive. And
yes.
For us to keep the network alive, we need to also make.
Going forward, I'm sure what some of my people will be asking is that are you going to be giving out free masks at some point?
At some point, yes. If you visit, that is in the works, and I understand.
How soon will that be?
Very soon, very soon, very soon. So if you go into our service centers and you are entering the service center without a mask, you will be given one.
And you can go away with it.
You will definitely.
If I have to come back the next day and I've forgotten my mask, you'll be given another one.
As long as you come into MTN service centers, pretty soon you will be, without a mask, you will be handed the. But you see, the general thing is to actually encourage people
to wear this mask.
You don't need to spend so much money to buy fancy masks. Just ensure that.
If you look at the downfall drivers and some taxi drivers,
yes.
Some of the things you see, even as man, say the most important thing is to cover the nose and the mouth.
Absolutely.
You know, even your vest, you can make 2 or 3 masks out of your vest.
Correct.
Any underwear, you can make masks out of them.
Underwear
is vest, pants, and things like that. You can cut them. I mean, it's you know, I'm not thinking the way you are thinking.
I'm not thinking.
I need to take your hands free washing machine.
I'm not thinking.
No, don't mind me. Don't mind me. You know the way this thing goes. So, how long do you anticipate this might go on for?
Nobody knows.
So you believe that the campaign will go on for as long as we have the yes.
Yes, as long as we have Nigerians.
Because on CNN this morning, the health Dr. Foz, what's his name, was saying that he didn't think things would normalize until the end of next year of 2021. So you have a long haul in front of you.
I share the same sentiment. Whether this particular campaign is going to continue is a different conversation because we keep on evolving. We will continue to
move with the times.
Different things that will ensure that people are safe.
I'm just, to be honest with you, I'm just praying that another virus doesn't emerge. I hope that this doesn't become a permanent way of life, for us in the world.
Yeah.
Because I think we've done enough. We've done enough to make sure that enough viruses come into the world at various stages, and there's a lot of politics going on in that. Okay, now do you have any final message for?
Okay,
like they say, do you want to 50-50 or you want to call a friend?
I think it's just a message to Nigerians especially. The virus is still here. Do everything possible to protect yourself. Pretty simple. Wear a mask. Wash your hands from time to time with soap and water, running water. Maintain social distancing. And where you don't even have water, ensure that you use the right sanitizers. If you do those, I'm sure. And don't assume it's my friend. It's my childhood friend. He just came in from the village and he has to stay in my house, and you just throw caution to the wind. Let's still remain cautious.
I think that I think it works this way. The moment you get to a premises, like if you come to my house before you get into my apartment, before you come into the estate, in any case, they've done all that. But before you come into my own, about if I'm in a vulnerable distance, I don't want to go yet. So you sanitize, and I lead you to the kitchen. You wash your hands and do this and do. I think once you do that, and you wear a mask, the rest is left to God, really.
Are pretty protected.
Pretty protected.
On a final note, is to call on Nigerians to also join the campaign. I mean, if you have a phone, a device, and you go to whereitfor.me,
Okay.
you can do that on your phone as well, as long as you have
Whereitfor.me.
.me. You will be able to join that campaign, because then you can take a picture of your face. The device will automatically give you like a mask. Then you can put your loved one's names. You can do as many as possible. Put your son's name.
If you have a wife, can you will your wife be able
Correct.
to see if you put your girlfriend's name?